Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Shine with Tia vlog or video tip, whichever you'd like to call it. Thanks so much for joining us again. And if you just happen to accidentally stumble onto this, or someone forwarded you the link, or you happen to be searching on YouTube and you found our video, we'd love to have you be a part of our family. All you have to do is log on to tiabrewer.com. That's TIA Brewer, BREWER.com, and just click on the button Shine, and then we will welcome you into our community and into our Shine family. We'd love to have you. All right, so family, all month long, we have been talking about how to get others to support your divine vision, because, why does it seem as if, people, organizations, corporate partners, did I say organizations, agencies, groups, audiences, why does it seem as if they support some and maybe not the others? Or why does it seem like some groups get a little bit more support than maybe your organization or your group? And I know you have to be thinking, what is it that makes them different? Well, I want to share a couple of tips. Well, I've been sharing them actually every single week, but I want to share one other tip and do kind of a quick recap, because our God is no respecter of persons, and what he does in one, he does in the other. Now, he's given each one of us an assignment and gifts and talents that's different, but one group, one person is no different, no better than, no smarter than the next. It's really how you work what you have, okay? And so I had to learn the hard way. My husband, Gerald, had to learn the hard way. And so whatever we can do to cut the learning curve for you, because we know what it's like to be out there and feel like you have no one to turn to. You don't have anyone to ask questions to. How do you do this? How do you get it started? So trust me, I totally get it. I totally understand. And one of the things that Gerald and I had made a commitment to do was, not to withhold the goods or the information. Once we understood it, we wanted to share it, pay it forward, and let other people know. So if you have questions about how to get others to support your divine vision beyond these video tips, leave your questions below. Email us at info@tiabrewer.com and allow me and my team to be able to respond and answer your questions back. All right. So as you remember, there was 3 tips that I've already covered. So I'm going to do the recap and roundup for tip number 4. All right. So, but the first 3 tips, and I'll probably go back and look at my notes because, yeah, my memory is not the best and I don't trust, just my memory alone. But if you remember, tip number 1 was all about knowing your why. So what's your purpose in doing it? Why do you want to put together an event, do this product, or create this idea? Knowing your why is so crucial. Sometimes we make the mistake of trying to figure out all the hows and getting an understanding of the how-to, but we really haven't gotten clear on the why. Like, why are we even doing this? Why do we desire to do this? Why do we want this? Why do we want to go in this direction? Knowing your why is so incredibly important. And I truly believe that when you know your why and when your why is strong enough, the how will work itself out. It's almost like when the student is ready, the teacher shall appear. So don't worry about how you're going to figure all this out and how you're going to make it all happen. You're a believer. We serve God. God has the answers. But understand and make sure you're clear on why you're doing it. Don't do it for external reasons or because other people are pushing or pulling you. No, you should understand why you're doing it and have the purpose behind it. So, and people can tell. You won't be as successful with having other people to support your vision if it's not really your divine vision. Maybe it's just something that you heard or thought or saw someone else do and thought it can also be my vision. If you really want to attract authentic people to support you, you have to be authentic with your why. Okay? Chew on that one. All right. So tip number 2 was knowing your value. Okay. So we know, when you're working for a company or with an organization, the company or organization's values and mission statements. When you are attending church on Sunday morning, generally you may see it on the wall or in your program or somewhere listed, or on the church's website, you'll see the ministry's mission and core values and beliefs. Well, why is it that when it comes to us as an individual, as a person, we draw blanks when we think about what we value and what our core principles and core values are. I gave a really cool exercise a couple of videos back. So all you have to do is just join into our Shine community, log on to tiabrewer.com, and then you'll be entered into our Shine community. Or you can also go back in our YouTube page and actually see the previous videos where I'm talking about, okay, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, where I gave a cool exercise, thank goodness for notes, where I gave a really cool exercise on how to start to define your core values. So definitely take advantage of that, because I use that as my filter. After I prayed, I run things also through my 3 core values that I give you the exercise for. And that really helps me tremendously with deciding whether or not this is the direction for me, or if these set of people or organizations line up with who I am. So know your why, know your value. The third thing that I talked about last week, and I got a lot of incredible feedback. I mean, I heard from so many people. It was learning to leverage. So what's in your house? Because you have the goods. You may be sitting on the goods, but you have the goods. So don't just look at other people and say, oh, well, they've got this going for them, or this person knows how to do this, so they can, offer that up, and I can understand why people want to support a partner. Oh, no. Oh, no. And please do not send invitations to the pity party, because you are sitting on your own goods. What's in your house? You have some things inside of you that you can leverage. Oh my goodness. Like, seriously, I feel like I'd be like the leverologist right now, even though that's not a word. I can pull out of you things that you can use as like your own personal collateral that you can put out there and say, this is what I have to bring to the table. And it would make people say, oh my gosh, like, really? Yes, of course we want to partner with you. But of course, they wouldn't say it all like that, but that's what they would be thinking. So learning how to leverage and what's in your house, The fourth thing, as I now bring it all home, once you know your why, once you know what your values are, and once you are learning how to leverage, then you simply tap into momentum. Tap into momentum, because you can have all the faith in the world, but faith without works, we already know it's dead. I mean, just be like Nike. Don't just do it. Get it done. Move forward. Allow that momentum to be able to push you forward. In fact, Merriam-Webster defines momentum as the strength or force that something has when it is moving. What's really cool, it didn't say that it's the strength that you have or the force that you're using. It's the strength or force that something has. So it's there when you start moving. It's there when you begin to move. I like how Webster even further defined it. They said it's the strength or force that allows something to continue or to grow stronger or faster as time passes. So that wind that you feel behind you, yeah, don't blow that out. That's momentum. Ride that momentum, leverage that momentum, tap into that momentum. And when you're tapping into momentum, you no longer are doing a jump and a skip and a hop. You're doing leaps, like quantum leaps. I mean, you are going to the next stratosphere and realms and dimensions. Like, don't focus on all these components, and then once you bring it to the table, you just stop. No, I mean, get out there, do it, make it happen. And as you begin to move forward, you're going to feel this incredible, again, wind behind you. Tap into that, hop onto that momentum train. Like, momentum, that's my word, that's my thing. And that's another one of our secret sauces is we tap into momentum. It's about working smarter, not harder. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. And in my opinion, there are really no mistakes or a such thing as failure. Failure is when you stop. Failure is when you say, I'm not good at this. I'm going to get off the momentum train. Y'all just go on without me. That's when you begin to fail. You will never fail when you keep it moving. Even when you're pausing to regroup and to be in prayer and to fast, you're still in motion. You're still in anticipation. You're still setting intention. So allow that momentum to thrust and push you forward. And I truly believe that as you begin to walk forward and move outside of your comfort zone, I believe that's really when you're going to begin to feel the hand of God on your life and in your life is when you get out of those comfortable places. So if you have that nervous energy, feel it, feel that energy and keep it moving. Work through it. Move forward. Don't stop. You're not making a mistake. Trust God. Be in prayer. Keep it moving. I sound like a broken record, so maybe I'm trying to get this point across here. But tap into that momentum. You'll be amazed. And that momentum will push you to higher heights that you never even knew existed. I hope you have enjoyed our weekly tips, and it's been all about how to get others to support your divine vision. Take it from me. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. All right. I can't wait to see you next time with another edition of Shine with Tia. And until then, make sure and shine bright. I'll see you soon. Bye.